Hello, 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 hello. It's Kate Bolt, independent Stampin' Up demonstrator here. I'm back for another Scrapbook Sunday, and I've got about half an hour actually before one of mine is due home from school. So it's going to be a quick one today. And I have got some fun photos to scrapbook. I'm just going to grab them out. And I've got some fun papers to use. So I'm using up all my scraps of paper right now. And I've got a lot. I don't know about you. I have got lots of scraps. So I've pulled some out that I think I want to use and some bits and pieces. So this is from the Lace Shops papers from Stampin' Up that are current in the annual catalogue right now. We'll be retiring soon though. They're gorgeous papers. You can see what I've got left. I've got some whole sheets. I've got lots of scraps. They're fab. They're really nice. They're kind of all shopping themed, but they got these nice, really useful patterns on the other sides as well. So I'm going to have a bit of fun with them because my photographs I wanted to use today are just these two sweet ones of my dog after he'd been to the groomers and he was looking very proud of himself. He was very happy. And I just thought I would use these for my layout today. I really wanted to do this scrapbook page of him because every time he comes from the groomers, he sits down in the kitchen and waits for a photograph and he's so proud of himself. So funny. So I wanted my background. I've got a piece of white card and then I wanted this one. There's lots of shops on the back of here and this is really good for little mini albums and things. But I wanted to use this one for my album. Now I think, for my page, I'd cut it in half as part of a paper share, but I seem to have two halves. So I'm going to use it as one sheet of paper for my background. And I might even cut a little bit off each side. Although I have an idea. If I take this one away, because I'll show you why. Let me put it back. I'm going to put this in the middle. I really like this blue and this kind of blue and white background, but I only need a strip. So how about I cut one half in half and keep the other half? Instead of covering it all up. Okay, that would help, wouldn't it? Now let me grab my trimmer. I've got a couple out. This is my current trimmer, my favourite one. Right, okay, so this will probably be 6 inches, won't it? Exactly, yeah. So I cut it at 3 and I'll use half on one side and half on the other. That's a much better use of it. Okay, so I've got that. And I'm thinking about if I want this to have a white border. So let's put this on here. So if I cut a little bit off both ends, or one end, if I cut an inch off one end, let's see what, if I do that. An inch off that one. Take this one, also cut an inch off. Oh, I can hear the birds squawking outside my window. So I got those. Let's have a looky look. So that gives me, that would give me therefore, what's that, half an inch on either side. Yeah, so half an inch on either side for both of those, which means I need to cut off half an inch from the top and bottom of this piece for it all to marry up, if that makes sense, or an inch, but I think I'll cut off half an inch from this side. Cut the top off the shop. Yeah, and then half an inch off the bottom. Just checking that I've got my measurements right because, you know, we all have our days where everything goes a bit wrong. Okay, so that's going to go on there like so, and it's going to create me a nice border. Okay, so I'm happy with this. My cute little doggy, he's not so little, but he's very cute. He's going to sit here. I'm debating whether I back the photographs with some white cardstock to make it pop. and I think I will. So let me grab a piece of white. Here we go. Let's find some glue, some adhesive. Pop those on and see what they look like with the white. I think they do look nice with the white. I just want a tiny little border, nothing too much, just to make it kind of ground it, make it pop. So let's grab the trimmer back in. So I hope you have had a good week. I hope you've found some time to craft, whatever that means for you. Whether it's scrapbooking or some other craft, I hope you've had time. Because that's what it's all about, isn't it? That's the hard part, is like making time to do it, but it's so good. So a tiny border all the way around, which is what I was after. Will this one fit on here? Kinda does, just need to chop a bit off. I have had the best time. Sunday I came back. Yeah, this is coming out to you in a couple of weeks, whilst I'm away on my holidays. However, Sunday, from when I was recording this video, I came back from Stampin' Up's on stage Stampin' Up convention for demonstrators. Absolutely brilliant. The inspiration, incredible. Absolutely buzzing with ideas right now. How good is that? Right. Fun times. So we've got the photographs matted. They're going to go on there like that. He's so happy. Look at him. So happy. Happy dog. Right, so that's that. I picked out... Now, we've got these Memories and More cards that are current in the annual catalogue at the moment, and they're really lovely. Here they are. And they got a lot of nice things in them. So I pulled some of those out, so I thought I'd have a look at those. And when I pulled those out, I found this card, which is really nice. It's got the details. So what I think I'm going to do is pop that in here like that. And I'm going to write on the card behind it, and I'm going to glue down these edges and leave this free so I can pull it in and out. It doesn't matter I've got all this in there because it's kind of covered up, but also it does match. That is the same color. It's Calypso Coral. So I've got that one. I also pulled out these two, which I really like. It kind of starts to pull in this greeny color, this Pretty Peacock, and this The Good Things, and I'm going to cut them out. So don't be scared, people, to cut up your Memory and More cards to fit what you want them to do. Rather cut it up and use it than not use it. So I'm going to use this Good Things somewhere. Keep your scraps. You can use these bits to tuck in. You can punch out of them. All of the above. So this is going to be a quick one today. I'm still not sure exactly what I'm going to do with everything, but it'll work. Picture Perfect, which would be nice on its own, really, wouldn't it? But not sure about the flowers. It might work. Or if it's a bit distracting. I might just cut it around. Should I try that? Because I was just going to cut the Picture Perfect out, so I haven't lost anything. Could have left the flowers on, but I'm taking them off. There we go, Picture Perfect. I wonder if that will go on this side. I'm not sure about it, you know, because it doesn't quite work with the dynamic of it all. Oh, I haven't cut some of it off. That might be why. There we are. Right, we've got picture perfect. We're going to bring this one over a bit. I might keep that on there. Quite like that. The good things. Right, okay. The details. Now, in these, we've got these happy stickers, which are really nice. Now, if you don't know if you're going to use your sticker and you don't know if it's going to look right on what you're putting it onto, cut out the sticker, including the backing. So if I pull that sticker off now and stick it on and it's not what I want, it's pretty much stuck there. So I'm just going to take it with the backing and pop it here and see. I mean, it's really nice. I really like it. It's just kind of fighting with this a little bit. Might be nice up here. Not sure about this one, but we've got happy. And then we've got all sorts of things here. We've got love this. We've got some flowers. So I'll put this to the side here. Have another look at the other things we've got here. We've got a smile today. We've got all the flowers. So I'll put those there. And then I've got the rest of these cards to look at. I don't know if I'm going to use anything else. That's the other one. You are my sunshine. He certainly is my sunshine. He's my ray of sunshine, this dog. These are called the Sweet Thoughts, Memories and More. Love You Forever would be perfect, but actually it's not really going to fit on this layout. Let's leave it there a minute. You can do hard things. That's a good one. Beautiful, amazing. So weirdly, the great thing about Stampin' Up is that you can put different products together and they're going to match, because you can get the commonality of the colours across the different collections, because it's always going to be, you know, the colours, Stampin' Up colours go through papers and ribbons and embellishments, and so you can often find you've got two products with the same kind of colours in. So we've got some similar colours in these, which is super useful. So we've got You Are Sweet, we've got these little copper embellishments as well, and another sheet of those. You get plenty of them. So I'm going to put these here and think about what I'm going to use. So I've got Love You Forever, and I need a bit of Calypso Coral, this orangey colour, in here to draw this in. See, this would be so nice, but it's not going to fit on here. That's quite cute, isn't it? It's almost like having 3 photographs, but not. Picture perfect. Love You Forever. Might work. I don't know. I quite like it. Funnily enough. Right, but I've got all the elements kind of there. Just thinking about what else we need. So I like that You Are and Sweet are separate here, because you could just use them separately on there. We've got Love This, Love You. This is also a photograph, you know, like the old-fashioned negatives. They're really good as well. So I don't really want to pull that off, but that would look nice on there. I don't think it would fit over the top of Love You Forever, though. I think I might cut it off. Okay, I think I'm going to start to stick some of these things down and then embellish as we go. So the first thing to do is I'm going to move all of this like that. And I'm going to start sticking this stuff down here. So I think I'm going to do the middle bit first. Oh no, the edge is much more sensible. Right, a bit of the glue. And then equal distance. Like that. And then make sure this one's the same. So, if you're a scrapbooker, or you do any kind of memory keeping, I love all kinds. I like doing 12 by 12 layouts. I sometimes do pocket pages. I'm not as good at that. I need a bit more practice. I'm never quite happy with it. So yeah, excuse me. I like 12 by 12 layouts the best, but I also love little memory books. So any kind of mini book, I'm hooked. Any kind of like little memory keeping album, yes. So tell me what you like. I'd love to know what your favorite kind is. For size of scrapbook layouts, I always come back to 12 by 12. I used to do sort of back in the day when I first started scrapbooking, there was lots of 6 by 8 going on and things like that. I loved that, but I really do prefer the larger page. Just gives me more room, but everyone's different. Okay, so that's my page kind of base. Right, let's have this all back in. See where we're at. Right, so I think, let's have a look at this. Kind of liked this. I like them offset and this down in the bottom. So what I'm going to do is I am going to bring it in so it's kind of contained in the blue part, although it would look quite nice, like that. And I'm going to stick some adhesive down the side of this photo mat. Like that. Now I'm using temporary adhesive at the moment because I like to come back in and fiddle around quite a lot, and then I'll stick it down properly. And I think this will go underneath. So underneath that one, I think. I'd love to know what you're scrapbooking, if you do any as well. So, and tell me what your favourite kind is, but also tell me what album are you working on? Is there anything specific? I am working on lots of different things as usual. So I've got a lovely holiday I went on 2 years ago that I'm currently my main album I'm working on. And then I'm kind of just trying to do some nice photos like of the family. So I'm not trying to catch up. I don't do that. But I've got some photos of my children when they were small. I picked some of those ones that I like to do. And then obviously I've got my animals. Yeah. There's no such thing as catching up with scrapbooking. Right, so that's hanging over the edge of that side. I need it to kind of be similar. Because in my head it will go, oh, that's hanging over and that's not. Okay, so that's like that. And then it'll stick down. The glue is on there, but it's not doing its thing. Right, and then this was going to have some adhesive at the bottom. And as I say, I'll come back in and stick it down really well at the end. And this, hopefully, can pull in and out. And I might put a little hole in it somewhere or staple a ribbon to it so that that can be pulled in and out. And I can write all about how proud he was of his haircut and the date. And that kind of stuff. I'm not sure about this, though. Should this be there or should it be over the top? Does it distract? also, I'll tell you what would be interesting to know, since I started doing lives, they're not lives, since I started doing scrapbooking videos alongside my card making videos, tell me what you prefer, because obviously there's a whole process with a scrapbook page, and it takes a little while. So do you prefer, when you watch a scrapbook page, to watch someone who's recorded it and then voiced over it, because that's a quicker video? Or do you prefer just seeing how it evolves? Because that'll help me know what you like to watch. Right, back to there, because that's how I prefer it. And that's going to go in there and over that one. Right, okay. That's the details. Okay, and then we had sort of happy up here, didn't we? And then this kind of came here. Yeah. So that's a piece of card that I can glue down. I'm going to glue that down. I do watch scrapbooking videos sometimes, and I kind of like the idea of a voiceover. It's kind of fun. Then you can kind of, when you're trying to decide, should I use this cardstock or that cardstock or the other, you kind of can decide what's the most important. You can do that without having to go through that process, if that makes sense. Do you know what I should have done? This is an interesting way of doing it, is not making it a sticker. So I don't know if that'll work. Let's leave that a minute. The good things can go here. It's a ritual we have. That's why I want to record it, which is, it's kind of funny really, because I don't know if you relate, but every single time he goes to the groomers, every single time, he comes home and poses for a photograph. But the funny thing is, every time he goes into the groomers, he never looks very happy. And then when he comes out, he is bursting. He is busting with pride. I've never seen an animal like it. It's funny. So I don't know whether to put that side or that side. I just don't want to stop this moving. I think we'll be all right. This kind of all runs into one though. I think we're going to put it here. It's kind of like the title. Ooh. I wonder if that would go there. That would go there. Oh goodness, we could be here all day. Let's just make a decision. Oh, that's the other thing. Who overthinks everything, or is that just me? Right, you're going to go there. You're going there, and we're not going to overthink it anymore. It's down. It's done. Happy. And I'm happy. Good. So that's my layout, to be fair. That is most of my layout done. I was considering some flowers on it. So you can tell I've pulled some of these off before and didn't actually use them. I'm not sure. Let's have a look. So we can actually pull in some of this Calypso Coral, some of this Pretty Peacock here. We've even got some of, well, it's a very similar blue here. We've got lots of these flowers. We've even got other ones here. Lots of them. So, I've got 1, 2, 3. And then I could do with some more. So it is the placement of these little things that take the while, I think. Right, we have a pink. And I don't think I've got any pink in any of this here. Now let's just see. There is, no, there's not. Although it actually kind of goes in with this Calypso Coral, doesn't it? It's cute, isn't it? Use that last yellow one, so there's a yellow one in each cluster. I think that makes sense to me. Right, I've got flowers on there. Woo, go me. I'm not a flower girl generally in my scrapbooking, so I'm quite impressed that I've done that. Love that. So I've got flowers on there, and I was looking through my kind of gems. I've got loads to use up, and I found these classic matte dots that are just sitting there, but I don't think, because I could use black or white, but I don't think they'll work. Let's have a look, see what else I've got. I've got lots to use up, so it's kind of looking at those really. Tell you what I have got. I've got these are cute, but I don't think they're the right colours. And I know what I am going to use those with, so that's fine. Let's have a look. Don't think snowflakes are for what we want. More of those little butterflies. I don't think I need butterflies. So no, that's a bit brown. Oh, I think I need to sort my embellishments out. Let's save those. Some little pearls. So many things. I think that's my next job. Tidy those up so I can find what I want. I've got some blue ones. No, they're not what I want, are they? These have got Pretty Peacock in. These are the loose frosted dots, and they're so pretty. And they've got Pretty Peacock in there. But I don't think I even need those. Do I even need any? That's the other thing. I'm used to doing a live. I do a live with my coffee and cards once a week. And I love doing that because I can chat to people and they can tell me what they think. I don't think I want any of those or any of those. I think I'm going to leave it without them because thinking about the type of layout it is, I don't think it warrants gems and glittery things. I think I'm going to leave it there. I will come back in. I'm going to write my journaling, but I think I'm happy with it. So that, let's see if we can go up a little bit, is my scrapbook page for today, for Scrapbook Sunday. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you have. So yeah, you can see. There we go. So I've used the Lace Shop Designer Series papers. I just used all my scraps. I have quite a lot left. And this is my challenge at the moment. I'm using up all my scraps. So there were a lot of designs in this. I did make a tiny little kind of, it was not you wouldn't go so far as to call it a mini album, but something like that, which I need to find so I can show that. But those are all my scraps, as you can see, and I'll try to use up as much as possible. So I may even do another layout using it, but considering it's shopping paper, it's not really a shopping layout, and I think it's really versatile. And then I've used the Sweet Thoughts, Memories and More cards, and that's basically all I've used. So I hope you've enjoyed it. Do join me again next week. If you're interested in any of the products that I've used in my videos, they're all from Stampin' Up in my online shop. If you come shopping with me, I do appreciate your business. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed what you've seen. And if you like it, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.